What if I just started streaming without the lolly? Imagine that. Dude, I just checked a different channel. Anyway, alright, Loli's too busy looking at like, whoa, no way, there's a Birmingham, Bristol, crazy. We are live, by the way. I don't know if you could hear that, you're muted. But hopefully you could you could hear that, yeah.
Ah, there we go. My hand got tangled in my microphone.
Oh, alright. Wait, okay, that's actually sort of funny. Anyway.
Okay. We have everyone except one, I think.
Okay.
Uh.
Ooh, 11 people, or I guess 10, because like you said, so one person didn't show up. I guess you could look for them. Have you checked Discord? Maybe they just like, I don't know, got lost.
Yet. Let me ping this guy. Last minute, still.
Also, again, we are live. I don't know if you heard that the first time.
I didn't. I was untangling my hand.
Wait, your hand?
I told you my hand got tangled in my freaking microphone.
Ah, okay. For a second, I. Okay, never mind.
Oh, you heard it? What you heard what I said?
I heard what you said. I just thought that like maybe you meant your hair or something, but like no, your hand got tangled in wires, which is like I don't know. I guess it could happen.
And then it got wrapped around my hand, and I was like, oh, I can't move.
Dude, it's fucking cartoon character.
I didn't see this person on the Discord. I saw them on Pikey last night, so I know they exist.
Well, if you want to, we could just like give them some time and then I don't know, give them a bunch of buys if they want to come back. But I don't know, they are not here when the turn is starting. I think we should, DQ. That's the point of check-ins.
I'm just sign into my stuff. Sign into the bracket. I don't think I need to seed anything. These are all beginners, other than you and Alex and Sparko, who's in all of these. I saw Flippy earlier too. They're still there. Okay. This. For some reason, challenge doesn't work correctly. It doesn't show up the subs. Do you typically beat Alex, Coco? Who's stronger, you or Alex?
Last couple of times we thought it was fairly even. So I don't know.
And everyone else is beginner, so they just remain unseated. This person's not here, so I just moved them to the very bottom. Okie doke. Stream. Stream live. Copy paste. And I think we're just good to go.
Wait. Someone is like tournament. Maybe we could get one more person.
No, that guy's already in. That guy already said yes.
Alright.
Yeah, tournament stream. That guy checked in already. He knows what's going on.
Alright, I don't know who's like, in it or who's not. I just like see someone go tournament. I just assume they don't know there's a tournament going on.
I'm not in this one because I don't want to plug in my stick and remap everything. That sounds like something I do not want to do.
Have you posted my stream?
So we got a bunch of new people today.
Do
we have viewers yet?
I don't know. Did you post the stream?
I didn't post it in the Discord because there's another one going on. I don't want to drown them. We have an event in Seattle. I didn't know there was gonna be an event in Seattle, or else I would have been there.
Yeah, well, anyway, you could still post the link in the server because, like, maybe there are people who don't care about it. Dude, just post a tournament. It's fine.
No, that's
People can
fine. If you
choose
want to do
between
it,
them.
people like you more, Coco. If you want to do it, you can do it. I don't want to. I don't want to bury the offlines since they happen so rarely. Um, so we're all seated. Everything's organized. So we can go ahead and start. Since we have a bunch of new people, if this is your first time, which I assume it is, we follow standard tournament rules where it's first to two, double elimination, with winners, losers, and grand finals all being first to three. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know a lot of these names. I don't know how to pronounce this. Garinas Bidam? I don't know who this person plays. I think Basics plays Buletta. I think I have seen them before on the French Discord. Chia, I'm not sure. Scrub Junior, I'm not sure. Mercy, I'm not sure. Chun did not show up. Their match is last. Maybe a little bit. But Tino also do not know who they play. All of these are new folks to me, so we'll find out pretty soon. Coco is the co-commentator. Say hi, Coco.
Oh, hello, it's my stream actually.
Yeah, we're on the Coco channel.
Yeah.
And then Alex is pretty established. They also run tournaments themselves, so you might have seen them around. And then V Flippy and Sparkle are two of our regular Domingos. They show up pretty much every week. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And as mentioned, all matches up until winners, losers, and grand finals will be first to two. So it's gonna be kicked off with these two in a first to two. Go ahead and challenge whenever you're ready.
Video games.
Gaming.
Gaming. Oh, maybe I should have closed the window. You know what, actually, once they challenge, I'm just going to stand up and, like, do that. But first I want to, like, load into the game. Wow, that day is really sad. And then maybe, the other guy should challenge. I don't know. Think someone should definitely challenge.
Go ahead and press the challenge button. It doesn't accept high ping matches. Try the flip then. Try having other person challenge. That is the downside of having these open worldwide, is that sometimes that happens.
Is the other guy even here? Oh, finally.
Doesn't accept long distance. Oh, you both have that setting on. Okay, so go ahead and open up the little cogwheel that's above your Fightcade profile in the little bottom left, and then scroll just a little bit to where it says the Games tab, and turn off the prevent low quality challenges.
Bro, that's funny as fuck. Alright, let's...
both have that.
Honestly, that setting is sort of useful, but at the same time it's sort of not. Like, I can get turning it on if you play something like Street Fighter or something where you're constantly getting challenged by people. But, like, bro, it
depends where you're, even in America, if it's West Coast to East Coast, it's gonna be over 100 ping, so it triggers it to pop off. I know Kuro Vega has that setting on and then randomly takes it off whenever he wants to get challenged.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, like, when you're not getting spammed challenges, I don't feel like it's really, like, necessary to have that on.
Like your Coco's dog in the background.
Yeah, I said I wanted to, like, load into the game first, and then I quickly closed the window. Because I forgot to do that. Oops.
Your dog, Coco.
So I'm going to do that right now.
Bishop and Boletta, so I was correct about one of these two characters. That's good link. So this matchup at higher levels is famously bad for Bishamon, since Boletta has really good movement and really good jumps. Boletta's double jump lets her reach angles that are very difficult to contest with Bishamon's pretty decent but pretty stiff anti-airs. And the other big thing is that Boletta's dashing light punch hits him crouching. And dashing light punch is an extremely good button. It lets Boletta start off her dash combo. Even if he isn't standing, it lets Boletta be plus like 9 just on a dashing button.
Alright, I'm back by the way.
Okay, Coco's back. Coco has fed their dogs.
I just like closed the window.
So a thing that people don't know a lot about, apparently, the way projectile durability works in this game is typically whatever fireball goes last wins, with the exception of these two characters. So Boletta's missile will always prioritize whatever came before it. So missile will win if it goes second, but lose if it is thrown out first. And Bishamon's fireball normally loses to every other fireball in the game, except that gets superseded by Boletta's missile. Look, are you lagging?
I'm not lagging, or at least for me the stream is okay. Not the stream, but like the game is lagging.
The match, okay. I thought it's not just me.
Yeah, it's
This was a high distance connection, so.
Yeah, it definitely.
I'm seeing now it is Brazil to Germany, so that might be a little bit rough.
Yeah, but there we go. Boletta takes it. Woohoo!
Let me hit the search button so I can actually. Yeah, that is the downside to this being open internationally. That sometimes you get Europe to Germany. Sorry, Europe to Brazil. I know that Germany's in Europe. Right. So for losers rounds, the way these work, all of top 8 is on stream. Anything outside of top 8, then you can go ahead and play whenever you are both ready, whenever you get your opponent.
Sorry, I'm just randomly playing around with stuff on stream. Alright, let's go. Scrub Junior. That's a good name actually.
That match.
Oh, then.
This is another Brazil. A lot of Brazilians today.
Boletta
I haven't seen
Dimitri.
Brazilian players on Domingos in a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a while. Maybe you should start posting this on Nekopunchi too.
I don't speak Portuguese, so I can't read Nekopunchi.
We could just like get Olo to be like, you know, our community manager
Yeah, we
there.
should get Olo to Portuguese.
Or Brazilian representative.
A Brazilian ambassador.
Yeah, I'm just like preparing like hunger core stuff now. I need to have that on hand. Yeah, although we are talking about you.
Olo, cool Boletta stuff. We have 2 Bolettas.
Alright.
Both of these are
jump,
beginners,
double
by the
jump.
way.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm seeing the little question mark rank next to Chia Demon, which typically indicates it's a newer account.
Scrub Junior has been doing some good double jumps, but the last couple iterations just have kept jumping into DPs. That's unfortunate. Ooh, good crap there.
It's hard to punish. So, for those of you that don't know, Dimitri's Demon Cradle is a DP that only has a single frame of landing, which makes getting a full random punish on it really difficult. And Boletta is in the unfortunate situation that she doesn't have, outside of missile when she has charge, she doesn't have very many easy punish options where she could get a knockdown with big damage. So she's either going to go for an air reset and then try to go for a mix-up afterwards, or she's probably just going to go for like a one-button punish into knockdown with a missile, or maybe with sweep if she's close enough. Valletta can punish it very well if you are very sick with it and you can get the one-framer consistently.
Dimitri gets
Most people are
shot.
probably not going to be going for that.
Crazy. Oh, did Dimitri just change colors? It's getting serious. I'm red now. Okay, that fireball misses. The punish wasn't that insanely big, just one button. Okay, gets swept, rolls forward. Gets
a little bit late on the cancel into basket.
Okay, just dashing forward. Dimitri's dash can be so funny. You just dash forward, appear behind someone, and like both of them are confused.
Yeah.
At least that's what it feels like.
What the hell? Okay. That move is not very good, by the way.
It's not very
good. It has
good.
a weird hitbox, hitbox, so it'll sometimes go through things and beat out things, but generally it's just very high risk for something that's pretty punishable on block, and other times that'll happen.
Yeah, I mostly see people use it as a way to chip out. Mostly Baduli seems to like use it, but
It's mostly done for chip, since
yeah.
other than DP, probably his best chip option.
And even then, mostly on an Oki, like you get a knockdown, you know it will chip them out, so you just like go for it, and then bam.
It's mainly used in checkmate situations. That's gonna kill. Valletta's Pursuit does a ton of damage.
Yep.
So good thing you're moving on. 2-0. Dimitri typically wants to save his meter for the command super, where it's basically a raging demon. And once he has conditioned the opponent to stop jumping with a DP or with a 5-meter kick or light punch anti-airs, that's when you could start getting those off. And check Fightcade. I don't think June was real has shown up, so Mercy could say bye. And we're doing Sparkle up next.
I wonder who's
Hopefully
PC
their
fan
doesn't explode this.
I wonder who's PC fan you're hearing still. It has to be loading, honestly.
No, it's not my PC fan. My PC is quiet. Might be my ceiling fan, but it's on low fan speed right now, so I don't think it's that one either.
Then it's truly a mystery.
It's just an unending whining. I don't think it's mine. Let me unmute Coco Stream.
It's definitely mine, only it's not a big mystery.
Look, why does your PC suck? I thought you just had a new one built.
It doesn't suck. I haven't turned it off in a while, actually.
You haven't, Coco, your PC is gonna overheat. That's a fire hazard.
I fell asleep, okay, and then I woke up and like, oh fuck, Domingos.
Well, what Coco means to say is that they were up late night drinking, fell blackout, and just woke up right before Domingos.
Yeah, basically, pretty much. It's so sad. It's Sunday, so Tesco closes earlier, and I was like, I tried to like at least wake up before, like, you know, in time, so I could at least like quickly get some drinks before Domingos, but like, fuck, I overslept. Tesco's closed now. Oh yeah, I was up all night hunger posting and being hunger pilled.
I think Sparkle's having PC issues.
Yeah, did Sparkle suddenly disappeared? No, Sparkle's there.
No, I see Sparkle, but I see the opponent responding. Oh, okay. Are we live? Do we have match?
Video game.
Uruguay to Argentina. South America to South America. Even though one of these is Wi-Fi, it still shouldn't be that bad.
Holy fuck.
Sparkle going Lilith.
Yep.
IG color Lilith too. That's kind of disrespectful to BH, but we'll see how they
Dude,
do.
it's a fucking color. There are only like
No, it's not
6
just a
colors in the
color.
game, dude.
No, it's in the game, but it's only there for Kaiji.
Anyway.
Oh wow, that beat out the guard cancel. That does not happen very often.
Alright, the DP
So as
jumps
Lilith
forward.
here, you kind of have to be careful, since your dash pressure, which is normally what Lilith's going to be doing most of the time, is really susceptible to losing to guard cancel or to DP. Missed the LI right there.
Ooh, good drill. That actually got really lucky. I don't think normally you could catch people with that.
It'll catch it whenever Lilith goes for a TK so flash.
Well, yeah, but that was just a regular neutral jump. Sparko was just not blocking. Okay, jumps
Yeah,
forward. Yeah, just jumping around. Got a nice grab there. Let's go.
Yeah, I was saying that Lilith needs
Never
to
be
bait out the
grounded.
demons. She has a really good punish on it with LI, Luminous Illusion, or her Raging Demon, which actually isn't actually a Raging Demon, but it has a
Bad.
shape. Except it's kind of difficult, especially if you're not very good at the demons. So outside of that, Lilith's best punish is like a shitty 2 heavy punch, which will add up. Takes a little bit to condition Dimitri out of hitting the DP button.
Man, why is Sparko just never dashing? I mean, Lilith's super jump is really good, but if you do it too much, you'll end up being predictable.
Lilith's jump in is unfortunately really easy to anti-air because she
Ooh.
has Morgan's really stubby arc without the upside of having the ability to cancel into Sophist to beat out anti-airs.
Holy
Lilith doesn't
fuck,
have that.
this
Jumping
Dimitri-
heavy punch is a really stupid button
So
which beats a lot of anti-airs, but it doesn't overshadow the fact that Lilith's jump arc is just really stubby. She jumps like she's stuck in mud.
I don't know if you registered while, nerding out and stuff, but like, holy fuck. Lilith Sparko absolutely lost like almost all of their health just at the beginning of the round. Like, holy fuck. It's been like a comeback. Oh! Okay, Dark Force is through the Midnight Bliss.
You get a knockdown here.
Yeah, Bliss gets a knockdown. Okay, we get another one.
Another one.
Yeah, just dash forward and spam medium punch or medium kick.
Sparko's
Fuck.
missing the 2 light kick off of the jump in, so it's not really comboing.
Yeah. Also, if you don't know what you want to do with Lilith's Dark Force, just start dashing forward, pressing MP or MK, and like it will usually work out, or at least it will force them to block.
I do not recommend that against Dimitri.
I don't recommend that either, Demon Cradle, but Sparko was already logged into it.
So this is the character I typically see Sparko play.
Yeah, this is Sparko's main, I think, lately.
And I'm unsure if they've been trying to pivot into Lilith or have
Ooh.
just been playing Lilith casually.
Ooh, holy. Yeah, this Dimitri really likes the
okay.
drills. Yeah, it doesn't really like saving up for Midnight Bliss Midnight Pleasure that much. Just goes for Bliss when it can hit, which makes sense, Still damage.
Bliss is pretty good.
Bliss is pretty good, yeah.
Doesn't do as much damage and it's slower, so it's more prone to losing if the opponent just happened to press a button or jumped. But when it works, it's still a really good grab. Barely decked within time.
Oh man, that button, it only did one hit.
Yeah, and the
So fucked up.
startup gets sniped by Dimitri's big sweep.
Yep. Hello, Joker minus 27.
Who's up? Gotta be moving on. And I think everyone else has played besides Flippy and Mercy. So we're gonna do that one, and then we're gonna go back up to you, Coco, if you are looking at the brackets.
Hi, it's my turn? No way.
No, you're on deck.
Okay.
You're after the Flippy and Mercy, which Flippy is currently fighting Karaoke, so maybe I should have pinged him beforehand. Okay, cool.
Okay.
They pressed the Alt F4 button.
Yeah, I was about to start bullying Bagel. Not
Losers up to
Bagel,
round 3
Flippy.
off stream. That is correct. So Spark, whenever you and your opponent are both ready, yeah, you guys could go ahead and run it. And then once you reach round 3, just go ahead and wait for stream.
Yeah,
Just lay down your
actually, I'm living in FNAF 6. Sorry.
FNAF 6 ventilator.
Yeah.
I've never played that game. I don't understand the
neither.
reference, but I understand what FNAF means.
Yeah, I stopped playing FNAF games after 3. I'm just like barely familiar with like sister location and security breach.
Coco's watched all of the map pack videos on FNAF.
I literally did that. Or at least, okay, not literally all of them, but you know, there was one time I was like, yeah, let's watch some of these series for fun. You know, for nostalgia, for when I was like 13. Oh man, FNAF's old actually.
Don't age yourself, Coco. The first game came out, what, like 2011?
Yeah. Dude, it's retro.
That was 15 years ago, 14 years ago.
Couple years, FNAF's going to be retro, dude.
No.
Have you ever thought about that? Oh yeah, I love retro games like FNAF 1.
It's pretty even out.
Pretty even out, they're basically doing the same thing too.
I've been told that this is one of the funnest mirrors to play, but I don't play this character, so unsure. I personally fucking hate my mirror.
Yeah, me too, it's way too stupid. Oh man! They are both trying to jump in on each other, but they keep missing.
It really has good anti-airs. You could do a 2 heavy kick whenever you see the other one jump in. Or I think 6 medium punch, 6 heavy punch, the big chains that go like to the other corner of the screen. So Recon does not get the spike balls to hit.
I don't know why you can't pin stuff still. That's weird, you're a moderator.
It's the chain into the 2 heavy kick, and that's what it calls it. The up 1-0.
Actually, what Weigel wrote actually makes sense, because you know, Darkstalkers, heavily based on like horror monsters and stuff. Freddy Fazbear is technically a horror monster.
John Capcom's not gonna put in the Freddy Fazbear into Darkstalkers 5.
They could make a character that's inspired by it, and you know, they love their crossovers. They've done some crossovers.
No, but they use traditional folklore monsters or universal monsters.
Yeah, well, we are in current year. Universal Pictures doesn't do that many, like, you know, iconic horror movies anymore.
They did the Mummy reboot, and
yeah, reboot, but
man, was that Universal?
I don't know, but who gives a fuck? Freddy Fazbear, dude, it's way more iconic.
He's already in that one game. What's it called?
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, what's that one? That one game called Dead by Daylight. Freddy Fazbear is in fucking Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. Also Dracula, and like, it's so fucking funny. They got the one of the Resident Evil villains, and it's just a guy in like a coat with sunglasses.
Is it Wesker?
Yeah, Wesker, and he just can just like chase you around.
In that game? Whoa,
yeah, he's in it, and he's one of the like, you know, monsters that could chase you.
Yeah, maybe they will fucking put Freddy Fazbear in Darkstalkers 4 then.
Literally, it would be so fucking awesome. Like round start animation, and he just goes One of
Somebody
his
clip Coco doing that noise.
No, don't do that.
Flippy's moving on 2-0.
Yep.
Cool, you're getting basics, basics. I don't know how to pronounce that. Correct me in the comments. Wait, but you're going up next
Yeah, I already trying
against
now.
German Boletta.
Yep. Ooh, video game. I'm going hunger mode actually.
Where's my microphone keep like?
We are hungry gamers here.
Not me. I ate breakfast. I ate ceviche, which is a traditional Peruvian dish, except with a twist. It's normally made with seafood, but today I made it. Well, not today, but when I made it, I ate it with beef. Why are you going QB?
That's what I meant, dude. I'm hunger filled right now. She's the hungriest character in gaming. Her whole story is that, like, you know, she's really hungry. She could eat an entire soul baby.
Souls are like tiny in this game. You could see them when in Jetta's win pose, which you probably don't see very often because Jetta doesn't win very often.
Oh man, that's so sad. I was like, oh yeah, that's so going to hit.
No. Only missile had recovery. Man, I see the Boletta's complain about the recovery on a missile, and I just think that's absolute privilege. That crap has like 11 recovery frames. Everything else is like 3 to 4 times that. It's really ridiculous. It's the honey combo.
Yeah,
Knuckle
honey
up
combo.
window. Speaking of always hungry, I learned recently that apparently birds don't have like the proper the stomach or the brains to register when they're full. So birds are just constantly hungry. So if you keep feeding a bird, it's never going to stop eating. So you have to be very careful whenever you're feeding them to not overfill them. Man, Boletta's complaining about the recovery on a missile. I haven't seen it as much lately because the Boletta channel isn't as active ever since Kane left us. But I remember pointing it out before that crap has no recovery, and then the Bolettas were complaining and saying like, no, it has 1 billion recovery frames, which is simply not true.
Uh-oh. Oh no, it didn't get auto-corrected. Ah, I'm getting Dark Force.
You're player 1, so you don't get the side swap.
Oh man. No, I jumped! Womp. Oops. Oh man, I could have done honey. I was too slow. I'm not honey, but hive. I literally did that. I think Loli muted himself. Oh no, you're here, okay.
I was TOing in the chat. Coco is up to oh.
Dude, that's
last match of round 2 is Alex versus Scrub Jr.
Wait, what was there? Did something get deleted? That was like funny. I just saw a screenshot.
Wait, what?
No, nothing.
I didn't delete anything. Somebody had questions in the chat. I wish my projectile had double missiles recovery. I wish my projectile had fucking Lele Gong recovery. If you arrange the letters of SAS, you get ass.
Oh,
And
oops.
Mikey,
Alex is
the more
on
you
it.
know. There we go. Let's not misclick. There we go.
I know, right? So true. That must mean that, like, Sasquatch is a bad character.
No, Philby, compare how your ES startup compared to my ES startup and recovery. ES Gong is literally just so flash plus. It's literally just mine but better.
Yeah, but it's on Lele.
Uh,
And it doesn't look
is your
that
next
cute.
opponent DQ'd? Yes, they are. 'Cause I don't see them here.
Oh yeah, Alex Alchemy really likes Chronoline Racer. A lot of walls don't use it for some reason.
I was fighting a Japanese Gallon earlier today that was really good at the moment slice confirms.
Ooh, that's always nice to see. Moment Slice
Yeah,
is
Flippy,
cool.
if you look at ES, ours has like double your startup and recovery for no reason. Like ES Gong is literally just a direct upgrade over ESO Flash. It lasts longer, it has a bigger projectile.
Alright, jumps away. Can't really get the Gallon off of them. Okay, really good missile there, and tires the Gallon, but yeah, still gets hit by stuff.
I want to see more double jump stuff from Scrib Jr.
Uh,
A big part of what makes Ruletta really annoying is how low committal her movement is. She's one of the few characters that could actually get above Gallon in Jump Arc. And generally in VSAV, only like a single character has an air button that will hit above them. So if you're above the opponent, you're typically in a very good spot in terms of air-to-air battles.
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like in this case the main issue was that Scrub Junior just, like, didn't really knew how to push block Alex, because like all game Alex was just like like just always in their face. Couldn't really get Alex off.
Yeah, pushbacks are also really important for Boletta since she lacks a guard cancel, and defensively she doesn't have like a DP or even a really fast move that just lets her ignore stuff.
I mean, she has a guard cancel. It's sort of situational and more like a meme, but it's really funny, and can be really useful if you know how to use it right. I am now ready. Well, we are ready to. At least I think. I don't think
Okay.
Loli's ready.
I'm ready. It's you versus Tino Sape.
Oh, sick.
What's up? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of these names. Correct me in the comments. Let me know the score, please, because I can't look at the replays if I'm watching the other ones. Tino Sleep. First to do.
Oh, it's me again? Okay.
What was score? Coco, I literally told you.
Alright.
What was score?
Whoa, it's let's go. Argentinian Wi-Fi.
It's like right next to Hungary, though, right?
Oh yeah, totally, dude.
It's just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Yep.
I think Coco also ran the back. Okay, so need a run first.
By the way, to anyone watching, QB Delta Dive, Delta Kick, or whatever it's called, is not good. I just really like using it. Whoa, what the fuck? The rollback made it seem instant. That was funny.
It was getting fucked up. I don't see no rollback on my screen. Coach just getting outplayed.
Oh yeah, totally, dude.
This is one of the matchups that's kind of annoying for QB because she can't just Unga Bunga IAD due to how good Demon Cradle is.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Why do you keep using the bad move?
I want to use the bad move. It's fun.
That move fucking sucks. It's so bad. Do more CR. That move is safe on block for whatever reason.
I know.
You could literally just throw it out. Oh, you can punish that with CR. Never mind.
Dude, I'm fucking up the whole circle.
Into a honey unblockable setup.
There we go. There's that whole circle and it actually hit. Ding ding.
I'm surprised at it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Coco intentionally likes to use the bad moves, so don't play like Coco. If you're watching this and thinking I should play like that, don't.
Don't. It's really bad.
Yourself.
Hahaha, CR.
Uh-oh, did Sparkle's PC
Honestly, I was
think when the-
expecting a wake up DP.
Yep, I need to do teal stuff. I don't think Sparkle at all. Their PC might have exploded again.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just, yeah, really evil. Yeah, I guess an issue the mid-ship player has is drill can be really easy to punish if you know it's coming. No, I dashed into it!
I think Sparkle's restarting the PC.
Oh, there we go, autocorrect CR. Let's go.
CR is really stupid.
Yes,
CR
CR.
is extremely stupid.
big
I think you
save.
get a honey setup here if that doesn't outright kill. That kills.
GG.
So that is a hit grab. You can block it, and the hitbox is surprisingly bad. It's completely buried within the hurtbox, but it's one of the few moves in Vampire Savior that is extremely active. So it'll out-prioritize a ton of things, even though it has a pretty lackluster hitbox.
Oh man, QB's so fun.
He's definitely one of the characters of all time. That's the character that made Daigo quit this game.
Yeah, cause Daigo's a fucking scrub. Oh, I don't like it when people air dash on me. I hate IADs. I just want to play Street Fighter forever. Yeah, of course you do. Imagine being filtered by anime fighters.
Gonna be me. Got Flippy versus Alex up next. And I don't know. I think Sparkle might be gone. So basics pending might get a buy.
Message Sparko on Discord, because who knows, maybe Sparko could respond on phone and be like, oh man, my PC died. Actually, thinking about it, maybe we should get some like video game background music just so like people don't notice my fan less. that seems like
Then
a
we
good
get
solution.
copywritten.
A video game OST, it would be really weird to like, I don't know, get copyright claimed for like, I don't know, Darkstalker remixes. Or just like playing Super Mario 2 OST.
Oh, definitely not Nintendo. They're absolutely gonna freaking CND on YouTube.
Okay, I guess maybe that's like a bad example, but like, dude, I don't know, Capcom seems really chill.
Yeah, I play like
Even though it's a bad
the
company.
good Guilty Gear music.
Oh, Guilty Gear, I fucking love that stuff.
What are you talking about? Be Just or Be Dead fucking slaps.
That's one of my favorites too. Play could
That goes on
probably
spitting
27.
facts. I'm not gonna say which part of the spitting facts so people don't get mad at me.
Alright. By the way, there's a
Smirko's
game going
restarting
on.
their PC.
Okay, jumping forward, gets a little chain, misses the climb racer, gets punished, loses all momentum, but it's fine because Flippy just keeps backing up. And keeps backing up.
That's like the Flippy worst habit. Can't be up backing every I-80.
Yeah. Like, honestly,
I think Lightly gotta punish that.
like neutral jumping.
Wasn't a timed incorrectly, you could have probably got over it and then I-80'd into a full punish, which probably would have won you that match, given how little health Wolf has.
Oh, definitely. And also, I don't know, on Flippy's end, I never see Flippy do neutral jumps ever. And a good thing about neutral jumps is that you don't give up space when you do them, and you can still do an IAD afterwards, an air dash if you feel like it, or just like chicken block.
Chicken block's really strong in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I think normally we would go to losers from here and then do all the finals back to back. I guess more cool. But Sparko's restarting their PC, so if we do losers round 3, probably doesn't come back in time for losers round 2.
Oh wait, Sparko hasn't even played their first losers games. Yeah, that's a DQ Sparko.
Yeah, we're behind, but they're restarting. They're turning on their PC. So
alright then. Yeah, it makes sense.
They responded quickly. Which means we're doing winners finals right now, which is first to 3 Coco versus Alex.
Let's go. Should I stay on B? I mainly just played B because like funny B.
I think you'll lose if you stay B.
I know I will. That's why I'm should I throw? should I throw? That would be not that interesting, honestly. Oh, Alex Salkami rejects the game. Oh yeah, first to 3. You're right, Alex. Wow, Alex actually pays attention to what's going on.
Alex actually paid attention.
What a nerd.
Coco doesn't have reading comprehension, okay, guys? You can't be too mad at them.
No, I just challenged before you even sent the message.
But I verbally said first to 3.
Yeah, but like, who the fuck listens to you?
Why are you playing my color?
Shut the fuck up! Oh man, how do you play Lilith actually? I only know how to kill QB. I didn't want to do that.
I'm surprised that one. Okay, and then Coco gets their unblockable white climb. Like, what the hell? I'm surprised that caught anything.
Yeah, I couldn't deactivate for some reason. What if I just logged in?
I don't know why. It's a really hard confirm on Crouching Galen. Despite the fact that normally Crouching characters are wider, Crouching Galen is actually half the width of Standing Galen in the Lilith matchup. Simply because the wider part.
Oh no! Wake up, Climb Razor.
Okay, yeah, that kills. The wider part of Crouching Galen is low enough for a low profile to be human. Just makes it really annoying to hit it on his character.
I'm a grappler that can block.
No, Lilith has the worst throw in the game.
No, I wanted to just like go up, walk up through.
They don't roll. You don't get to throw if the opponent didn't roll. Rolling in this game gives you 5 frames gives you and your opponent 5 frames of throw vulnerability. However, if you don't roll on your wake up, only you have the throw info.
I feel like it was more so that Alex just like, you know, did a comment through instead.
It doesn't really matter. So long as it's not a reversal. If it's a reversal, then yeah, you just got fucked, but...
Criticizing Free Flippy for rolling backwards, jumping backwards constantly, and then I do that too.
Yeah, then Cuckoo does the same thing.
The hypocrite.
Those are random ass, so flash. Jumping heavy punch right there, it beats the anti-air. Coco dropping every single chain, gets a guard cancel on the sweep, surprisingly. That's one of the few things that actually low profile in this matchup.
Yeah, I just keep making bad decisions, but even my bad decisions like somehow work out. That's awesome. I actually might. Sometimes I think about that. Like it's hard to get this lucky, you know. I work hard for it.
Chat never used Mystic Arrow. That move fucking sucks. It's the like 41 frame startup command throw that has horrible range that you have to manually aim.
Oh man, I thought I was walking into a climb racer. No, I was walking into an up back beast cannon. Oh, okay, I saved myself.
Spoilers, spoilers. What the fuck?
I know, right? Oh, fuck, beast cannon. No! I was about to get really happy too, because like the pursuit wave that I got. Oh, fuck yeah.
You could light Beast Cannon. Your hitbox is better than his, and it's just as active as Beast Cannon is. There's some frame skip bullshit though, so sometimes it'll just lose. It'll just trade. It doesn't lose, thankfully.
I should like press my button smarter, maybe.
We're just pressing random buttons, eating every single Beast Cannon. Mind you, chat, Lilith has a DP, which means that Beast Cannon is punishable on block. There's a random hat. Waste the last of the meter on that. Dark Force Gallon. Any knockdown? No knockdown. Deactivate safely. Misses the pursuit. I don't think it would have killed since no meter for the ES pursuit. Corner Gallon. Coco pressing random buttons. Any chip?
Oh, fuck.
No chip. Unfortunately, Coco could have chipped with a meaty Splendor Love or a correctly aimed Soul Flash, but no, Coco just let the wind escape them.
Yeah, never meaty.
Alex on set point.
Yeah, keep making low. What if I just won actually? Let's try doing that. Ah, too slow.
That was definitely supposed to be a wake up ally, in which I would have lost, even if Coco actually did get it correctly. And I think Alex wins this. I don't think Coco comes back from this.
You'd be surprised. Yeah.
Especially when Coco eats every single beast cannon. These are not mix of beast cannons.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Beast cannons that work every time. Coco just jumps into them.
Yeah, I was hungry for some beast cannons, dude.
So Alex gonna be waiting over in grand finals. And Sparkle's back, so we have the match. But we're not gonna stream that one. That one's gonna happen off stream because we're gonna give them time to catch up. And we're gonna go to Tino Sleep versus Mercy Boshi. And we're back to first twos.
Where are they? I want
Where's
video
the game?
games.
This is SA to SA. Got a lot of South America today. Normally get a lot of Europeans. Today it's like mostly South Americans.
Yep.
It's Lele Dimitri.
Okay, jumps forward. Classical lay opener. Okay, throws the thing. Oh, that was sick.
Oh wow. That might have fucked up because they got side swapped. They thought they got side swapped there.
I don't
This
know,
is
seemed
an
like
old
a...
Capcom game, so there's some bullshit with port priority. So generally, player 2 will get some
no
cross
punish.
ups that are exclusive to them whenever the opponent is cornered. How important it is depends on the character you play. Like Jetta, for example, really likes it since it lets him go for left-right mix-ups when he has the opponent cornered. Mitri up, 1-0.
Yep. Okay, dashes back, fireball, dashes forward. What an opener, and then immediately goes in the corner. Okay, Lele won't really let Dimitri escape from there. Wow, that's... what a way to start a game.
Everybody's on the cradle.
Okay, ooh, we actually get a bomb. That bomb's not going to do anything.
That was a weird sequence, okay. Bomb super terrible. It's typically just used as a meme.
It's a useless meme. It's so fucked up. Why did they thought it was a good idea to make it so small?
There's Easter egg supers in this game. You have Sass Banana, Lilith, DDR, Fish Scissors.
Fish Scissors. Oh, and that's what's it.
And Dimitri wins 2-0.
Alright, did Sparkle finally catch up?
Sparkle has caught up, and
No, Sparkle hasn't.
they did one match. I'm not sure who won. I assume Sparkle.
Okay. Yeah, Sparkle won.
I didn't see the score though. Let me look at.
We are just waiting for this one game.
Oh, Sparkle was 2-0.
Between... yeah,
And now it's Sparkle versus Basics.
Basics.
I think Basics makes more sense. Maybe it's a German word and I just don't know because I don't speak German.
Yeah, I don't know. We could just call them
I
ball.
speak American.
Okay. Yeah, Sparkle
Happy
just...
to have you. We do host these every Sunday, so we'll be back next Sunday. But not the one after that, because that one after that's Combo Breaker.
Yep. You are usually here every Sunday. This time.
Usually here every Sunday. Unless there's like a major going on.
Yeah, so make sure to sign up next time too if you enjoy these. Oh, that was so fucking funny. Cool Hunting comes out, you can already see the bullets, but like somehow just gets hit through it.
Cool Hunting's pretty bad. It has some use in a few matchups, like a Nakaris, Jetta. Generally, the characters that can't really move whenever it's out, but generally it's just not really good.
Generally, it's not really good because it's supposed
nice.
to be nice than an unblockable setup.
It's
actually,
unblockable.
it's and fuck yeah, that was actually sick. But yeah, Cool Hunting is just the hard read special. You only use it when like you know it's going to hit. But yeah, that just makes it really situational and not really good.
Cool Hunting is typically used as a hard read or very sparingly for chip damage.
Against characters that it can hit standing. Okay, there we go. Missile crashes over it. There we go. Cool hunting. Catches the dash.
So Rose into the mine.
Yep,
Mine is really
unfortunate.
good for.
Did you see that?
Bless you.
No, that was me laughing. Uses the missile, gets deflected on the very last frame of the gong, and then just like burns. That was silly. Lol. Okay, Tenrana overhead.
And it's Raihan.
Gets hit.
Ooh, misses the 6 MP. You gotta let the lever return to neutral, otherwise you get that.
Oh man, almost happened again. The missile gets deflected, but manages to jump over it in time. Buletta in the corner. Flippy really on the offensive, but yeah, gets hit once and dies.
Raihan gets interrupted.
1-1. Who will win? Who will die? Wait, did I call Sparkle Flippy, by the way? Earlier. I'm just like, thinking as like Flippy is like, oh wait, I'm not the
chat. I'm trying to think about it. Did I hear a Flippy? I don't know. There's like 4 Lele's today, so it's easy mistake to make.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's like Sasquatch. It's the same with Sasquatch. When I say a Sasquatch, I usually just say Bagel, which is fucked up. Like, oh man, that character's just Bagel for me now.
Oh, okay. So they threw the item toss, and that interaction happened earlier, where item toss beat out the cool hunting. So they assumed the same thing would happen there, but it actually didn't, and they jumped into the guns.
Yeah, that was silly. Oh, Sword actually catches cool hunting. Oh, there we go.
Gets the bounces on the icon. Slightly lucky.
And kill.
Then button. Missed the atom toss, but it didn't matter. Now we're back to where we should be. Just Flippy versus Sparko.
I am very iconic. It's understandable. That's the spirit. Finally, man, been waiting all day.
Sparko.
Yeah, Sparko just has a bad computer and it's like crashes and...
Yeah, their PC just explodes,
yeah.
And then they have to build a new one from scratch, so it takes a little bit.
Alright, time for Lele Mirrors.
Oh, I'm black screened. There we go.
Well, skilly shoot. Alright, which is which? Sparko's green, Flippy red.
Flippy always uses like the red color.
I know, but like I never really pay attention to it honestly. Okay, Sparko gets a 10 Ranha, not enough to get the bet. That could be unfortunate. Because I would be really annoyed if my opponent regenerated all that HP when I was about to kill them. Okay, Flippy gets a chain but then retreats. I don't know, it would have been a better idea I think to capitalize on that knockdown. Okay, Sparko goes in, gets a couple good hits, a 10 Ranha, takes the bet. Now wants to camp a little bit with that HP lead,
Item
but
toss.
gets item toss. Next item is going to be a stun item from Flippy, by the way. That was the Akuma statue. Flippy probably knows it, honestly. Flippy likes item setups. Okay, we'll see.
I forget which one. Is it Lele's air throw or ground throw that has the bug that makes it so you can't tech it?
I have no idea. Oh man. Okay, there we go.
One of Lele's throws will always cause a hard knockdown even if you teched it.
Flippy's still holding on to that item, by the way. It's funny.
Wanna
But
waste it. Too good to use syndrome.
too good to use syndrome. Well, takes the bet either way. I don't know, I just feel like maybe there have been some situations where you rather want to like threaten with an item, but it's good to save it, I guess. You definitely get like cool points before actually landing the stun. And we love playing for cool points here. Okay, froze item. Okay, just jumping forward, jumping backward, getting a hit, escaping. Frozen item? Pendulum's in, good. Ooh, that was funny, just blocks the pendulum and then sweeps it. Because it was close enough for the ground. Okay, combos into 10 run half, then pendulum cross up.
Right on.
Ooh, okay, that was smart.
A lot of meter getting burned right now.
Yeah, but it's good, the good kind of meter burn that actually like achieves stuff.
Use pursuit 1 kill. Any hit.
Any hit could kill. Next item.
And a little bit. Giving themselves a little bit of
Yeah.
wiggle room. Yeah, I don't know if you want to trade there.
Nah,
Flip
Flip.
does.
Yeah. Flippy is just like, oh man, I'm going to like hit something and then like win. And Flippy takes it.
We'll be winning it too.
Honestly, when
Gonna be moving on.
Sparko used the 10 run, Sparko used Dark Force, Flippy had enough meter for a 10 run. I think if Flippy just goes for a 10 run there, that would have like, you know, killed. Because like can't block the balls when you're in Dark Force.
Yeah, but it's also kind of slow, so you get interrupted. And the fact that you can't put her into any type of hit stop means that it's pretty easy to interrupt. If they just mash Light Punch. Light Lays will typically do in Dark Force, because Light Punch into Light Punch into Light Punch does like 60%.
Yeah, I'm just like Fury crafting, I guess. It seems like, you know, a pretty wild thing to do, I guess.
Yeah, the real play is you just don't contest Layla Dark Force, you just let her do it. It's just a get out of jail card.
Alright, more video
I
games.
think Germany? Yeah, we start kind of late for Europe, but if we start too early, then we start too early for South America and North America. Time zones are very hard.
Yeah, honestly, I don't, and like also I don't feel like, you know, it's that super like, you know, late for Europe. Like for me, it starts at 9:30 and we usually finish by 11. Most people just like go to bed around like 11 p.m. Anyway.
Me, I typically go to bed at 11 p.m.
Yeah, I just, you know, prepare in a way that like, oh man, I'm going to play some V7 and go to bed right afterwards. And everything's going to be cool.
Oh, this for jumping and whips. Dimitri is the best cross up in the game, by the way. Whenever you do a jump in and you think that you might overshoot, you want to do jumping meat and kick.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll probably hit, or at least connect.
Oh man, that was sick. Manages to like escape the item. Just barely. Okay, demon. Wait,
you
that's a
wanna do
move
that.
that does kill the million, yeah? Yeah.
Gets away scot-free.
Ooh, that was really brave, but actually was like in a good position for it to like, you know, hit almost instantly. Ooh, again, oh man.
Yeah, if you have to get up at 4 in the morning, then that's that's kind of difficult. I used to have to do that back in my baseball days, and I do not miss it.
Yep. But even then, you know, it's like central. Ooh, nice. Like it's for Central Europe. There are the other parts that, like, if you go more west, it's just going to be like, you know, an hour earlier. Like an hour can make a lot of difference.
Dimitri up 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the air approaches with Fireball and just space control Dimitri plays a fundamentally different game than every other character. Pretty much every other character is rushdown. Dimitri is anti-rushdown. You have to take things a little bit slower against him. He's really good at controlling the screen, and even once you're in on him, he's really good at forcing you to hesitate because of how good Demon Cradle is as a DP.
Yeah, he just really wants you to respect the DP. But if you know how to play around it, it's fine.
He's a character that gets most of his damage on Oki reads, since his mix-up is actually really good once he has meter for Midnight Pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Ray has 5 meter right now, by the way, Lord.
The ass.
Alright, that was a really good gong. Yes, gong. Okay, Pendulum gets hit. Oh man, just jumping into those. Trading. Oh, doesn't get the last hit of that chain. Gets entired, but jumps over the mid.
Does the bite a little bit too soon.
Yeah.
That is a command throw, so it does get impacted by throw invul, which opponents have after getting air reset and landing. They have 5 frames of throw invul. You have to delay it a little bit.
Alright, 1-1. This is first to 2, right? Yeah, right. I know it's first to 2. Okay, jumps over, whips the Midnight Bliss.
That's Bliss. Bliss is 1 bar, Pleasure's 2 bars.
Yeah. Okay, jumps. Oh man. Nothing's hitting, that's unfortunate. Oh fuck. Ooh,
on the row.
And that was a bad fireball, gets punished for it.
It's gonna be game.
And yeah, that's the video game.
And it's next up losers finals. It is so Coco versus Flippy, first to 3.
Yeah, Flippy has to constantly just like non-stop play the game. That's funny, no breaks at all. Honestly, I sort of like that when like that happens to me, because you know I'm like in the winner mindset.
You never move far along in tourneys.
Dude, I do. I'm literally I'm second place right now. If I win this, of course.
You're in second place. You have to win here. You might be 3rd place.
Well, I don't care, dude. I have faith in myself. I might even
Personally,
be
if that
first
was
place.
me, I would simply choose to win.
Oh man, how do you even play this here?
Lilith. I absolutely despise this matchup. I think it's really fucking awful from Lilith.
Oh, waves the meaty. Unfortunate, hate to see it.
Yeah, some Liliths could react to that, so you want to be really careful with the meaty button you press. If I see you very clearly in the time of meaty, I'm going to wait the DP or wake up the lie. It is not hard to react to that.
Oh man, I wanted to pick him.
It is a 2 meter punch.
Okay, next item is going to be a stun item. If Flippy does what he did last game, I'm not going to like see any more item tosses. So I can just, oh, there we go. Oh, but I don't get punished that hard. Oh man, I got way too distracted by it.
I think they went for the fancy jumping into air reset, which I don't even know if that hits Lilith. I think it only hits like Dimitri and the top evil. Actually hits an LI. That is gonna kill.
Yep. Oh, it's first to 3, Flippy. I just read the 2 or 3 message.
It's 3.
It's 3.
So
We are
to
in.
win 3 more. You gotta win 3 more.
Oh man.
Jumping heavy punch beat whatever anti-air that was. Interesting interaction.
Oh,
Oh,
not
jumping
the
heavy punch. Really,
forward.
really stupid button. Side swap.
Give me that air throw already!
I guess, yeah, the say go fishing for the air throw. Oh, if you were Triple H, you'd be giving me those like candy. Okay, no punish on the Dark Force deactivation. Potentially would have won the game right there.
Coco never punished.
Coco never gets punished. Nope. Cannot pursue and hit after a DP against this character. Liz, the wake up roll is really annoying.
Oh man, that was another shining play, by the way.
1-1. Where's the few from here?
Oh, finally, good stage. Okay, what if I actually push blocked instead of like doing guard cancel? Imagine that.
What a billion soul flashes. Does Floppy know you could just lately could just sweep under soul flash?
Not sure.
Only sweep goes like 2/3 screen and it'll just be grounded soul flash. Ooh, just away this stun item. A little bit too early on the throw. It's a throw there, no pursuit. Okay, it's Lele's air throw that always causes a hard knockdown. Cannot guard cancel. Lele sweep. Doesn't matter, run him alive.
Oh fuck.
Overshoots on the pendulum. Gotta cancel that a little bit early.
Flippy has 8 meter? I'm scared, dude.
There's no way. We just do a random to the right hands.
Did I just kill myself? Nope.
Flippy must have pursued. And then they didn't feel confident enough to go for it again. With that meter, then Flippy should have won right there on a chip kill. Coco misses the eye.
That was so scary. that
was that was
Holy-
your game to lose.
Yeah, I just dodged that.
Coco once again gets quad armored into winning.
The fighting game definition of missing a 90% hit in a video game.
If I was Flippy, I would check my meters and not die with 6 meters on him. So the thing with Tenryakon, right? Even if you don't confirm it, simply getting it to hit on puck and not getting interrupted for it means you're like plus 74. You're plus a fuck ton, so you get to keep your turn after that if they're not punishing it. Which means realistically, if you have like 5 or 6 meter, you should just be doing Tenryakon after every string. There's no reason not to if they're not punishing it. It just lets you get your turn back and it lets you go for another mix-up. And the opponent is forbidden from pressing buttons once they're in range with the spike balls. So they have to tech like 4 or 5 times. And if they miss something or they try to interrupt something that Lele's doing to approach, they will get hit by spike balls and then eat a fuck ton of damage. At Dark Force.
If I was Flippy, I'd check my horoscope. Yeah, true. This will decide if I'm washed up or not. If I should play this game more.
Always washed up, you only play once a week.
Yeah, I'm so washed. But I can't help it. I've been getting more into more shoot 'em ups.
Switch to B. Oh, Coco can't switch to B.
Switch to B. After yesterday, I genuinely been thinking about it. It would be so fucking funny entering my hungry arc.
A good character. I'm playing Cat whenever I get stick down properly. This character fucking sucks. Just picking the top tier.
True. Yeah, seems like Flippy doesn't really know what to do and he can't really like jump forward.
You got a pendulum. Do the double pendulum cancel and go off screen. It's a really safe way to approach. It's hard to contest. Self-life gets interrupted. It's a 5 heavy punch anti-air, and that doesn't happen very often. The proximity, that is a proxy button, and the range on it to get triggered is basically the same as your throw range. If you're even a little bit off, then you get far heavy punch, which has 0 anti-air ability, and you just eat a fuck ton of shit for it. Lilith has by far the worst anti-airs in the game, in that she just does not have one.
GG's.
And Coco is in fact washed up.
It's so fucked up. I don't know if you noticed, but I did a gloomy puppet show, but the pendulum hit me immediately on frame 1. That was fucked up.
That's why you don't use the bad moves.
But they are so funny.
They're bad, and you lose. So this is the grand finals. It's Alex versus B Flippy. Alex needs to win 1 first to 3. Flippy needs to win 2 first to 3s.
Honestly, Flippy can do it.
Personally, I'm not a wolf believer. I'm the biggest Gallon doubter there is.
Yeah, and for some reason you think Lele is like super good and OP, so like...
Lele is busted as fuck against Lilith. She's top 3 against the bottom 5.
I don't agree.
She's top 3 against Lilith. Morgan and Victor and Anakris have some utterly fucking horrendous matchups. They have A2s out the ass.
Did I just hear something? It sounded like something fell off.
Slamtown play Dom Q.
Maybe it was
I'm
me.
thinking, man, this matchup looks fucking horrible for Victor.
Okay, jumps in, Clive Razor. Oh yeah, this will be really hard for Flippy, because like, yeah, Alex is really good at stopping people from jumping. Number 1 Climb Razor user.
It's air unblockable.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 frame startup, air unblockable.
And for some reason, most of the wolves don't use it.
Wolf 2 heavy punch is honestly a really good anti-air.
Yeah, I guess so. But like, man, it's Climb Razor.
A lot of the Japanese gallons that I see on Fightcade are extremely good and consistent on getting the anti-air with it. That one's fully air unblockable.
I don't know why it's not sending yours.
That is the second time we've had someone say that their messages don't post. I don't know, Coco needs to check their moderation settings on their YouTube channel.
Lol, but I don't know, even then, still should be able to send messages. She's a mom.
So was Aloe, and Aloe's message got deleted.
I guess I'll
I don't know. Maybe
it.
try saying less swear words now. Maybe it'll let your message go through.
Yeah, don't tell Olo to kill yourself. That's one thing that happened that didn't get said. But that was a really funny screenshot. Let's send my messages. Doesn't even tell me. It doesn't say. Let me say I like it when dogs are put down.
I'm gonna go for a trip. Yeah.
Lol, true. Snatch
That was
just wants
but
to
I did
talk
give it
about
up
the
too.
dog being put down. Wow, everyone's
That's
against
good.
Alex right now.
That was winnable. Flippy needed to push block that beast cannon to get themselves out of the corner. Otherwise, they would have gone chip killed, or maybe even unblockable.
Mm-hmm.
Gallon has a unblockable with the beast cannon in the corner. If
Nice, goes
he
in.
angles on the third hit, aiming down, so he wants to go like forward and then forward over character, upward and then straight down. The fourth and fifth hits become unblockable because the game doesn't know what side to read Gallon on. It'll hit both left and right simultaneously because this game is held together with Scotch tape and Elmer's glue.
But Sunil, think about the furries. This would be like their 9/11.
Oh, what's wrong with fucking John from Garfield?
You're talking about John from this game.
Oh, you mean Gallon? He
Yeah,
calls him
John.
John.
His name is John Talpain, dude.
His name is Gallon. It says Gallon on the screen right there.
No, you're stupid. Who the fuck, dude? Do you seriously think this
Everyone calls him
British?
Gallon. Do you call Lele Hushenko? No.
It's pronounced Hisenko, and also
No.
it's his
It's pronounced
canonical
Lele
name, dude.
because this is a game made in Japan, so we use the Japanese names.
Dude, it still doesn't change the fact that like it's a game where the localized names are also canon usually.
I bet you call Boxer Balrog.
Yeah, it's not Street Fighter where there are changes like that like don't really make sense and are not really canon. But like John is literally called John.
Oh, it's called fucking Gallon.
He's an Englishman, dude. They use gallons as a measurement in Britain. Do you think he's like, oh yeah, I'm called gallon?
Oh, he's Japanese because he was made in Japan.
Okay, dude. Oh
Congratulations
yeah,
to Alex.
congratulations, Alex. No, first Domingo win, and it was fucking awesome.
Had a pretty good turnout this week too. We had 10 people, excluding
10
me and
people.
Bagel, which normally artificially inflates the count by 2.
Yeah, if you entered or Bagel managed to get home in time, we would have like gotten 13.
We could have gotten 12 because we had a one DQ,
I guess so, yeah.
one no show, which is fine. 10's still pretty good. So we will be back next week, same time, same place. And then the week after that, not on the 25th, because 25th is Combo Breaker.
Yep.
We're gonna be flying back from Combo Breaker.
So if you
on that
enjoyed this one, make sure to sign up for the next one. It's going to be next
It's
time
already
this
up. I
week.
posted it a week in advance. It's
Mhm.
not on the Fightcade lobby yet because this one needs to end in order for that one to show up. It'll probably go up tomorrow, but if you go onto the same page that you used to register and you go on my profile, you could see Darkstalkers Domingo number 86 is already up there.
But yeah, that's about it. We don't really have any announcements. Usually on the 13th there's going to be a European tournament. That's like 1 or 2 weeks away. I'm not sure. But
Is
yeah,
that happening this month?
I think so, probably. I'll ask. But yeah,
The
any
13th is also the North American monthlies. I think I saw Ma post Melvin Slice was up yesterday.
yeah. Well, anyway, this is it for the tournament. Thank you everyone for showing up, and yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.